What is up, all of you football or soccer legends out there? Welcome to Footy Smart, a platform to help younger and less experienced players see the game from a higher level and increase their football or soccer IQ. Here we will see all of the little details that allow the best players to make the game look so easy and so beautiful. We've all seen this clip, and I'm sure most of us have seen the funny pictures or memes created as a result. As you'll see here, and what most people might not have seen if they just watched the highlights, is that Messi actually loses the ball to Boateng in a great 1-versus-1 position before he does this the next time he has the ball. The difference between Messi and a lot of young players is that when he loses the ball, he doesn't lose his head at all, and he keeps his composure. He's already planning what he's going to do with the ball next right away. I coach a lot of players who fall apart after a mistake. Don't be that dude or chick. Keep your composure and refocus right away. So you see here that Messi doesn't sprint back in front of the defenders when he loses the ball to make sure he's onside. Instead, he walks back into the pocket between the center back and the left back. Coming from an offside position here makes it hard for the center back and the left back to account for him. Let's also note that he is reading the cues of his teammates who are on the ball. At first, there is no passing lane for his center mid Rakitic to play him, so he continues to walk. And after that, he can see that their bodies aren't shaped up to play him, and they may not be looking in his direction either. But you'll see it right as Rakitic starts to turn with the ball on that first touch. Messi starts to make adjustments, and he starts to get his body moving in the direction he wants to go with the ball. Now look at his position right here before he receives the ball. You'll see he's almost directly in between the center back and the left back, so neither of them can cut off the passing lane or intercept the pass. As you can see here, it's also important to note that he's not tiptoeing the offside line, but he's actually a couple steps behind that line. This is important because it allows him to continue to move before he gets the ball, and he's moving towards the goal he wants to attack. And he doesn't have to worry about the center back stepping up at the last second. This is in opposition to having to start on that line, having to face his center midfielder, having to receive the ball, and then turn. It takes about a half a second or a second longer, and that half a second to a second makes all the difference. Now you'll see here, Messi receives the ball with the outside of his left foot. Trapping the ball with the outside of your inside foot is a great choice when your strong foot is on the inside and you're receiving a ball from a central position from behind you. Next, you'll notice he doesn't continue to go in the same direction he was running, but straight towards the end line, but he decides to start to push the ball inside towards the center a bit. Even though Messi will have more space if he continues to go in the same direction down the line, he knows he'll have no angle to shoot at that position. On the other hand, he knows if he shifts his dribbling more towards the center and the center line of Boateng, he'll give himself more options and better angles. Here he can cut in on his left and whip the ball to the far post like we've seen him do so many times, or he can do what he does here by cutting back onto his right foot, but now he's in a better position to shoot, whereas if he went straight down the line, he'd have no angle. Messi has seen two things here. First, Boateng is late to recover, and his body shape is not good, to say the least. He's actually facing his own line. Second, that Boateng has a teammate and defensive cover on the inside. So he decides to take a small touch with the outside of his left foot towards the center to deceive Boateng into thinking he's going to cut in on his left foot, and then makes a hard cut back towards the outside. When Messi starts to push it to the inside, Boateng has to turn almost 360 degrees in an attempt to stop him. And when Messi cuts back quickly to the outside, Boateng tries to revert his hips and reach for the ball, but it's too much for the big man, as we can see here. Timber! So now that Boateng's in the dust or on the ground, whatever you want to say, it's just Messi and one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Manuel Neuer. I think he makes the right decision to rush Messi, since Messi is on his weaker foot at a less than optimal angle. But then again, it is Lionel Messi. Obviously, Messi sees this and executes one of his trademark lobs to the back post for an exquisite goal. That's the analysis. Let's watch the full clip again just to savor the beauty and relish the amazing Lionel Messi. Okay, as always, thank you for watching, and if you like the push buttons, there's a subscribe button down here somewhere where you can watch more of these videos, and there's a like button or a little thumbs up that turns blue. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Go do it. Also, thank you to the other creators of these videos I got the clips from. The links to the full videos will be in the description. So, much love, and catch you all on the flip side.